Tarkov is a game that throws you into a hardcore PvP environment with no direction, guide, or tips. And I figured with this Tarkov wipe coming to an end, what better time to make this video than now. This video isn't going to be anything game breaking or stuff an experienced Tarkov player wouldn't know. It's basically going to be going over a few things that I personally wish I knew when I started playing Tarkov that really helped improve my gameplay overall. These tips will primarily be aimed at new players that are having a hard time, and hopefully by the end of this video will have helped at least a few of you new players hoping to jump into Tarkov at the start of next wipe, or even right now by trying to get an edge over your opponent, or even just looking to improve your overall knowledge of the game before starting to play. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is something called med cancelling. So what exactly do I mean by med cancelling? Well, what if I told you were able to heal yourself without fully finishing the animation of whatever it is you're using to heal? For example, here you can see that I took some minor fall damage. Well, instead of waiting for the whole animation to go through, you can actually just use the meds, and depending on how much damage you have taken, you can actually cancel it earlier by pressing your primary shooting button. And in this case, it was some minor damage to the legs, and they were healed almost instantly after using the meds and canceling them. This is extremely helpful when you are in a fight or in a rush to get some heals, and even if it's just some minor ones, because you can just simply use your meds, and if you're expecting someone to push you quickly, you can cancel it and get your gun back up before they even get to you. And a little bonus tip for this is that you can actually also reload your gun if you happen to run out of ammo and are trying to heal. This is done by simply heading over to your inventory while you are healing and manually right-clicking a mag and installing the new magazine into your weapon, giving you a full clip without actually having to go through the full animation of reloading. This is by far one if not the most important tip in this video to go over. Whenever you start playing Tarkov, you'll notice that there are a lot of different bullets you run into, some bad and some good. And without proper knowledge of these bullets, it can be the difference between you winning a gunfight and losing one. There have been many instances where I've killed a mid-level player around level 20 and 30 who had a really nice kitted weapon and has an advantage over me, only for him to die because he used some of the worst ammo in the game, or ammo that just shouldn't be used for his level, especially when he has access to better ammo from the vendors or the flea market. So how do you know which bullets are good and which are bad? Well, luckily there are a few websites that we could check out that actually provide this information for us. This website right here clearly lists all the different bullets along with their different pen values. Typically, if the pen value is 6, that means it penetrates straight through that tier of armor, and the lower the value, the worse the bullets are going to be towards that tier of armor, meaning you have to likely shoot flesh such as the legs or the arms. So I will be providing this website along with the backup website in the description in case the other one goes down for whatever reason, to help those of you who are not familiar with the values of these bullets. Now this tip is a bit more controversial than the rest of them, but I personally do not like to bring helmets into raid. Now before you guys head over to the comment section and flame me, hear me out. The way I see it, helmets are really only effective towards the very beginning of a wipe. Once in a blue moon, they will save you from a good bullet that hits you in the head. However, if someone hits me in the head, 9 times out of 10, I am most likely dead in that situation. Especially towards mid to late wipe when everyone's running M80s, BP, M61s, those sort of bullets. So instead of spending 20, 30, upwards of 100k for a best in slot helmet, why not invest into a better gun build or a better headset, all while saving you thousands of rubles throughout the wipe from not buying a helmet. Because even if you do buy a helmet, that's not stopping the classic head eyes or even the head jaws. Now, I'm not saying don't wear helmets altogether. If you happen to find some in a raid, kill a player using one, or even just have a lot of money and don't mind spending the cash on it, then by all means go ahead and use it. Though I'd much rather get one in raid and use that than spend money on one. What I'd instead do is head over to Ragman and buy yourself a nice cheap Chimera hat just to blend into the environments and make yourself harder to spot on certain areas of a map. Okay guys, we've reached the end of this video, and before you guys click away, I just wanted to say obviously there are several things I could have said or probably missed in this video. However, I just wanted to play a part in helping at least one new player out there, and if you guys enjoyed, I really appreciate you guys liking or subscribing, as that helps the channel out a lot. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.